Now we have only a single statement, and from this statement I need to set defaults for all the labels. To achieve this, I must put this statement on a loop for 7 times, and then make sure that as the execution loops, the label name and its left position changes accordingly. So what is looping? Looping is repeating a piece of code. Putting the code on a loop is not different from putting a track or song on repeat. In doing that, you are merely giving an instruction that says, when you are done playing this song, please play it again. The same applies to the code. If you put the code in a loop 7 times, you are giving an instruction that says, when you are done executing this code, do it again 7 times. There are many types of loop statements. In this course, we are going to use only one type called the for next loop. The for next loop uses a variable which cycles through a series of values within a specified range. Now this sounds complicated, but you will understand this when we put it in action. Just above the with statement, declare a variable and give it a name counter. To declare a variable, you use the dim keyword. So write dim counter as integer. Here, we are declaring a variable called counter as an integer. Think of a variable as temporary storage created by a computer upon request. So dim counter as integer simply means allocate storage space and give it a name counter. In it, store only a single integer at a time. If you declare a variable within the procedure like we are doing right now, that storage will be created the moment the execution hits the dim statement until the code execution hits end sub. Meaning, the moment the code execution steps outside the procedure, that storage will be discarded. So this kind of a variable is called a local variable and is at a procedure level. You must bear this in mind so that you can tell the difference when I introduce to you another type of a variable later in this course. Now, our variable has been declared with a data type of an integer. Press enter on your keyboard and write the for next loop statement. You can do this by writing for counter is equal to 0 to 6. Skip the with statement and then end the for statement by writing next counter. Next, highlight and indent the with statement by pressing the tab key on your keyboard. Now put a breakpoint exactly where the ensure dash default procedure starts, and then press the run button to start debugging the code. Press the F8 key on your keyboard to step through and see what this for next loop statement does. When you get past the for counter is equal to 0 to 6 line, hover your cursor above counter to see its value. Notice that at this point, the counter value is 0. If you step through, you will notice that the moment you get to the next counter line, if you press F8, you will be taken back to the with statement. Now hover again above the counter variable to see its current value at the moment. You see, its value has changed to 1. It is counting. It started from 0 because we said so right there. Now it's at 1. And it will do this until it gets to 6 as per our instruction. Then it will exit the loop and execute as normal. Please note that I intentionally used the word counter because I wanted you to know that only what this variable does is to count and nothing else. You can use I instead. Like what most people will do, But I always prefer informative naming when it comes to variables and even procedures. I'm sure you have noticed this already. Stop the code execution by pressing the reset button over there.